are live. I'm Eric.
I'm Richie.
I'm Doots.
And this is the High End Power Podcast coming to you live on YouTube. Drop that beat.
To your body, I want to get naughty. Girl, I really like to.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday night, and I'm off into the club. I check my shit, and I head inside, and I see that girl that we all call Tina Turner, because she looked like Tina Turner. And she said, "Hey, love, rocket ride?" And I said, "Yeah, rocket ride." And so she reached out her hand, and I put my hand underneath her hand, and she dropped the ticket to the rocket. And I flew that up into my mouth and ran it down in my stomach. And Tina Turner smiled at me and she said, "All aboard." And that shit fucked me up, man. I woke up 2 days later in a friend's house. I'm not sure what happened. I think my boyfriend was picking his eyeball. I don't know about this.
What's up, Power Fam? I hope you guys are all enjoying the beat. Get ready. This is episode 59 for you guys. We're always here, consistent, putting the best vibes. And not only that, with the best DJ in fucking Massachusetts, bro. DJ Dudes in the house. I hope you guys enjoy the beat. Keep watching, like, subscribe, and share, and always make sure. And guys, just to let you know, his agenda is also open. So if you want him at your next event, make sure to hit him up because he got the best beats for you guys. Let's fucking go.
There's a place I go. It's a different high. Oh no. When you touch me, I get vulnerable in a different light. Oh no. Want you to cynical, to believe in a miracle that just slipped through my hands, but could you take a chance on me? Can you forgive it all? To believe in a miracle. Yeah, I put you to hell, but I'm asking you to believe in a miracle.
Coochie breathe, shake that ass, bitch. Hands all you need, hands all you need, hands all you need. Shake that ass for Drake, now shake that ass for me. I still got some love deep inside of me, no need to lie to me. I know you got a guy, he's not a guy to me. Just say goodbye to him, then take the ride to me, ride to me. I still got some.
What's up, Power Fam? We're in the house.
Shama.
Making it happen, changing the vibes, changing how we do these intros. You know, we want to make it more exciting for these people, right, Eric?
Hell yeah, man. Episode 59.
Crazy.
60s are right around the corner, man. You know, we keep going, we keep progressing, you know, guest after guest, experience after experience. Just
one challenge at a time.
You know, just taking it day by day.
Let's go, man. I'm super hyped about everything that's going on, man. Thank you, everybody who's already tagging along here in the chat with us. We got 13 people already live here with us, and I really appreciate you guys, you know, because, again, with you guys, we're everything. Without you guys, we're
nothing.
We can't do it.
Guys, whenever you have the chance, like, comment, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, man, because we're always bringing good content. We're always bringing, you know, good information, whether it's street or knowledge, it doesn't matter.
Motivation,
you know,
whatever it is.
Whatever it is, we're a mix of everything, man, because like Richie always says, you know, we have those 5 main pillars in life that we have to revolve our life around. So, yeah, man, like I said, day by day, brick by brick.
Hell yeah, bro. I love this, man. I actually want to shout out some name here. I actually got my father, Papa Santos, in the house.
Shama.
We got Suel and Pamela Da Silva. We got Jennifer Souza. We got the RMV crew in here, too. VD, I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. Valerie's here. Val, what up, Val? We got Thought Gio in the house, too. Eddie's always killing at Thought Gio's house. Every pool party Thought Gio's throwing. You know, Eddie's in there, bro. Throwing the good beats, throwing the best vibes, bro. RP, we got him here, too. Mia Zini, appreciate you being here. Guys, again, every comment, every like, every subscribe goes a long way for us. We're a small local podcast. We rely on this. We rely on you guys truly putting our message out there more and more, sharing our reels, sharing our content. But not only that, I love to see the interaction in the chat. It makes our episodes more fun. It makes our episodes easier. It makes it flow better. And just having the chat truly interact with us throughout these episodes, that's the whole purpose of doing these episodes live, right?
Yeah.
You know, we could just pre-record these and put them out later, but no, we want to do the live experience because we want to have the interaction with the live crew and everybody who's truly enjoying the episode with us that day. I also want to say hi to everybody who's here in the back here. We got some people in the back.
Fire.
Super excited. And like Eric always does, man, we can't do any of this without shouting out the most important, which is our crew, our team, who's always putting in the best effort, the best time, taking time from their day-to-day, taking time from their family, and actually making it happen. Briggs, thank you so much for being here. We got Ozzy also in the back, and we also have JP, the killer. Man, something goes wrong, we already know whose fault it is. Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Hell yeah, man. And I mean, you know, technically, yeah, we are a small podcast, but that's like, you know, that's like an understatement, man, bro, because I look around, I don't see people doing what we're doing. I don't see people doing it live off the bat, you know, like, we don't care about messing up. We don't care to, you know, we're raw, we're official. And
authentic, and that's
authentic, yeah, man. And the way we keep moving, the way we keep growing, you know,
organically,
we're gonna take that #1 spot real soon.
Hell yeah, man! I can't wait, man. It's all it's gonna take is that one video, that one thing that's gonna bring all the work that we've put into fruition. Is gonna make it happen and make it truly like pay. It's gonna pay out all the hard work we've been putting into
oh hell yeah, man! The hours, you know, the hours, the dedication, the money, you know, it's everything, bro. It's all gonna fall into place.
I have faith in that too, bro. Eric, today's a very interesting episode, man.
Yeah.
We've had one of them on the couch already.
Yeah.
Pretty good episode. We got a lot of views on that one. People love the interaction that we got with that one. THAIZ killed it.
What, the last one?
The last one she was here.
Yeah, but the subject was a little bit different.
It was more serious,
You guys
right?
just, you know, got engaged.
Yeah.
You know, you had that crazy experience. And, in Paris and everything. So now, you know, I feel like in this episode we're gonna actually dive a little bit deep on who THAIZ is and all that stuff. So it's gonna be cool.
And not only that, we
Yeah,
have
man.
my sister, man. A lot of people don't even know I have a sister.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, Richelly DeSantos Reservoir on Instagram. Follow her. And that's my baby, man. That's literally, I love this girl, and I always have her back. And I'm so happy that she's here today in my studio and sitting on my couch and having a talk with us, right? It's going to be amazing, man. I'm excited. And it, dude, Richelly, your support crew is insane. Look at this. These people won't stop chatting. I love it. Well, guys, let's put that intro in. Let's get these girls in this couch, and let's start this conversation. I'm hyped.
Let's go.
And we are live. I'm Richelly.
And I'm THAIZ.
Welcome
And
to
this is the
High Power Podcast.
Shama.
Yo, we weren't expecting that one.
That was good, Briggs.
Are we?
I was about to complain, but actually I heard the clap.
The clap. Bro, so wait, did you guys like plan that to like just take over? And
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Welcome to our
I like
podcast.
it.
These are our guests today.
Yeah, so we got Richard on the right.
Oh my
Eric
God.
on the left.
And we're live today.
Yeah.
We're just chatting. We honestly,
Shama.
we were so nervous to do this. I'm
It
not
says
gonna lie.
woman in power.
Wait, doesn't that spell out whip?
Whip.
Yeah, hell no.
Fuck that. We ain't
Fuck
whipped.
that. Chill.
Me and Richelly thought about showing up in each other's outfits in
Oh.
our high school prom dresses.
Yeah, speaking of visit prom.
What the
We
hell?
were literally going to show up in our prom dresses for a second.
We thought about not showing up.
So is that why you had the white dress on top of the bed today?
No, I watched it.
Oh.
That's just been the plan the whole day.
Well, all right. Wait a second. I got to do my thing first. I can't start an episode without doing it.
Okay.
Richelly and THAIZ in the house.
Yeah.
All right. The floor is all yours.
What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for coming on.
No, welcome to our podcast. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Oh, you're gonna
Let's
take control
explain
of
why
this.
me and Richelly are even here in the first place.
Oh yeah, so there was honestly just a random day. We were here. Was it the last podcast? Or?
No, it was like 3 podcasts ago.
I mean,
Yeah.
every time Richelly's here or just anyone after the podcast, we always sit down and we grab the mics and like Eric will sit too and Richard will be watching that episode.
I'll set up everything.
and
yeah.
we'll turn on the mics again and we'll put the headset on and we just sit here and talk and the conversations flow and we just talk shit, we yap.
And hence came Hip
And here we
Podcast
are.
Hacked. Yeah, now
Hip
we're
podcast
here.
hacked.
Hip
Podcast
feels
hacked.
great to be here. I don't know how you guys do this every Wednesday. This is like a little nerve wracking.
Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't
not.
easy to,
Honestly,
to be
props.
consistent, to actively bringing guests on, or whenever we don't have any guests during that week, or they back out last minute, which been happening
It
a lot.
happens. Yeah.
We have to kind of like pick up the slack, pick up where where we got left off, and keep it going. But like I said, I really appreciate you guys coming on, because being in front of these cameras, just speaking real and trying not to portray a different image, try to actually show people who you truly are. It's difficult.
It is.
Like me starting this whole shit, I had such a hard time explaining who I am, or what do I like, or what kind of person that I am, because I never had
To expose yourself like
to
that.
expose
yeah.
myself like that, because I always been like
That scared me.
Yeah, that jump scared me. Not gonna lie.
I always kind of protect myself, or kind of I was
Closed off,
I've always been
private.
closed off, private,
Yeah.
but little by little, but this podcast helped me open it up.
And you've been getting so good too. Every week you talk more and you look more confident. I'm surprised you're not wearing sunglasses right now.
Yeah. I went
Does
a little
anyone have a pair of
casual.
sunglasses for Eric? Anyone?
Actually,
This
has a
doesn't
good
feel
one.
right. This feels wrong. Grab those.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Nah, I'm good.
Eric's
That's
got
all that
so
matters.
comfortable being
So,
uncomfortable. It's not
THAIZ,
uncomfortable anymore.
We've yapped about you. People know who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always around. People know that you're helping us out. But I think, I want to start off with just letting people know who this human here is. My sister,
The Rizzard.
the Riz.
So, Richelly, how long did you know Richie for?
So it's been about 20 years,
Wow.
and
You've known him longer than me?
That's insane.
what month? We're in August
it's been
now.
20 years.
It's been 20 years. Can you
Wow,
believe
that long?
It's a long friendship.
Unfortunately.
I'm getting old.
But
Basically,
Yeah.
she's the youngest.
everyone knows me as Richie's little sister. Honestly, anywhere I go, it's always, oh, you're Richie's sister. It's kind of annoying, but we're here, we're living. Guys, mind you, this man was born on May 12th. I was born on May 13th.
You have the
Like-
same name.
She was supposed to be born on May 12th, but I said, hell nah.
Our parents copy and pasted. They were not original.
What's your name?
They,
Yeah, what was up with that?
What's your name?
my name is Richelly.
Oh, wait. So it's like Michelle with an R.
It's like Richard with Ellie.
And it's like literally. So is that a female version of my name?
Oh, you're funny. Honestly,
I mean, technically it is.
Right?
if I could name myself, Honestly, I'd probably still be Richelly.
Rochelle's a cool name.
Yeah, like I'm
You have any
original.
nicknames?
Riz, Rizzy,
Riz.
Shelly.
Rizzer.
Why you good? You have a good Riz? Or?
Honestly, my nickname. So what's funny about that is my nickname was literally Riz before that whole Riz shit came to be, and everyone was like, "Oh, like when I would tell people like, oh, like what's your name?" I'd be like Richelly, but like it's also Riz. Like a lot of people like have a hard time pronouncing Richelly, I guess, and they're like, "Oh, like the whole like, do you have good Riz? Like, are you like, do you know how to flirt?"
Wait, are you mimicking me right now, or?
Yeah, I'm mimicking you because it's everyone, man. It's everyone. But no,
I love that I can hear the sound effects.
we have Shelly now too. That came to be in college.
Sheshel.
Yeah, we have
I
Shashel.
remember that one back in the
Shashel's
day.
like family.
Shashel's the family name. That's a
Shashel's the
childhood.
family one. We go
Yeah.
Richelly. We have here Richie and Richelly is so cool. We have here, that's just Richard in girl form. That's what Val said. That's just
Valerie,
Richard in girl form.
I'm gonna need you to.
Thank
I mean, you guys
keep
have
those
like,
fingers off that
you guys
keyboard.
look alike. It looks like you guys are like.
She tries to
twins.
be me, bro.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Guys, this man
I don't know
only
if
got
Richie has a
style.
feminine face or.
You should see me with a man filter. It's scary. Like
Oh,
it's
damn.
really
You
scary.
look like
She looks
I-
exactly
I
like
look
me.
exactly like Richard. It's not.
But all right, so 20 years old. That's insane for me to say. 20 years old. She's the first one in our family to go to college. I mean, I went to college for like a semester.
Doesn't
Pretended
count.
I care. Doesn't count.
Yeah, how did that go?
But she's the first one to actually go after an educational career and really kill at it. And she's a nerd, for those that don't
a
know.
little bit.
I was a completely fuck up when it came to school, and she's a complete opposite. This
Hey,
girl
you
actually.
made your way though. You made your way.
No, I did my thing. I worked hard and did my thing, found my own path. But I'm very proud of you because, honestly speaking, you're the only one that actually made something happen with your life. And something I actually wanted to make sure I said here today is that, I mean, especially what you chose to major in, I'm very proud of you because you took like a very dark moment in your life and you turned it into something awesome. And I'm proud of you for that. You killed it.
Thank you.
Hell yeah,
I
you're still
appreciate
killing
that.
it.
Where's
I
the
think you've ever- wow, that just-
break?
that just-
My babe.
That touched my heart a little
Hell yeah, bro. And you're using that to truly make a difference in other people's lives. And it's cool to see you literally come out of a dark place to now such a bright, beautiful woman that you're becoming and everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Appreciate
Fire.
it. Yeah.
Oh shit, THAIZ, you're here. Oh my God. How are you?
Good. How are
Last time we
you?
had you on the episode, you know, you got engaged to Richie.
You know what's
Wow.
crazy?
Uh,
The 21st will be a year that me and Richard got engaged.
wow.
We got people asking what Rochelle's major in. We'll get into all that later.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
into that.
It's just a little intro.
How's it been being engaged to Richie? Damn.
Wow. What was that look? Jesus. When did you get that sound effect? So now you're good? Out of nowhere, you become good.
How's it been?
It's been good. I've been putting in the hours.
I
There you go.
built this brick by brick.
Yeah.
Literally.
You think your relationship with Richie got better after the engagement?
Stayed the same.
Stayed the same?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't know because I feel like with the stages of love is like
I just think because
when
we've
you
been
get
together
engaged,
for so
you know,
long.
there's another stage of love. When you get married, that's another stage of love, and it's like
It's phases.
I feel like things
Yeah.
change during those times. So I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like because we've been dating for 6 years,
That's it.
that's it. Just 6 years.
honestly, I feel like that's good though. Like a good.
Thought Gino goes, I bet Richie did not know that date.
Bruh.
No,
I knew it. She came up to me today. She told me about it. I was like, oh my God, it's so cute.
She reminded you then.
I did remind him. Richard sometimes didn't even know when Oz's birthday was. I was like, "Yo, it's Oz's birthday today," and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, I'm not really good with birthdays.
Talking about birthdays, Eric's birthday's coming up.
yeah."
Ah!
soon.
August 23rd.
Shama.
You remember that?
My best friend. I known him
It's
for over
because
20
we
years.
talked about it 2 days ago.
No, I've known him for over 20 years. So I no lie actually. I always mix up his birthday. I always say August 20th and he corrects me. No, Rich, August 23rd. But now I finally
Now
got
you
it.
won't forget it.
No, I won't. But all right. Bro, I mean, I'm super excited to have you both here, but at the same time I'm scared because you guys said you had so much prepared for us today. But let's see. I mean, what's up? What do you guys want to talk about?
Honestly, like prepared but not prepared. We're kind of just here for
Shits and
shits
giggles.
and giggles for real.
We're
Like,
just here to
talk
shit and giggle.
We're here to talk with you guys.
Oh, you
see
think
what
this is a
guys are
game?
getting into. Oh,
Okay, so me and Rochelle actually had a game planned, but half of it included something else, and I didn't get it. So we're gonna have to save that for another episode for you guys.
Guys, we'll be back. Honestly, just
I mean, depending how this one goes, we'll think about having you guys.
No,
back
we
on.
don't have to be on it. It's just it was for you guys. I just wanted to read off the questions.
Hugo, stop talking about love. Eric, we all know you're gonna be single forever.
Damn.
Damn.
I think they're just being.
Hey guys, I have a heart too. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say something to Thought Genius, but
All right.
let me hold my
Let's
tongue.
hold that tongue.
Thought you be careful, brother. Thought you be careful.
Are we here to talk shit though? Because if we're here to talk shit, don't
Alright.
talk about my brother.
All right.
'cause-
Oh, what are we talking? What's the first? What's the first thing you guys want to?
Oh,
Really bring on?
I thought you wanted me to say the thing to Thought Genius.
No, go. I'm
Okay, I
asking.
won't.
No, leave Thought you alone.
honestly, like. Oh my god, that actually just scared the shit.
Well, people asked us
out of
questions
me.
on Instagram. I texted them to Richard if you want to read them off.
Oh yeah, ask the question. Start with
What
the question.
questions?
So we went on Hip and my personal Instagram today, and we put a little poll, not a poll, a little question box. We
You
said,
sent me
ask us some
questions?
questions. I did.
Where?
Richard never reads any text messages. If you ever need him, send him a
Do not
letter
text
in the
this
mail.
man. If
Don't
you are
ever
Oh, I
dying,
found
text him.
if you are dying, okay. Have you ever heard that thing where it's like, oh, if you were gonna like get $10 million and like you have to call someone and they can't pick
Don't
up.
count on me.
Richard.
Nope.
No.
Oh, they
I'm
can't
calling
pick
you.
up?
Yeah, like you have
Okay,
to call
yeah.
one person. If they don't pick up, you get 10 million. I'm calling you.
Fire.
Either you or like Susan Dos Anjos. That girl cannot pick up a phone. I don't know why she has one. Like I honestly like.
Eric, did you pick up your phone right away? How are you with your phone?
You call Eric and it says it's on Do Not Disturb. It goes right to voicemail.
How are you with text messages?
I'm horrible with text messages. Yeah.
Only
Only if
complains
it's a
about it.
customer. If it's a customer,
Bro, that
yeah, but
it's a little bit different.
it's a little bit different. Yeah,
Bro,
I'm bad.
so
If you really want to talk to me, call me.
I'm like that too, kind of somewhat. I mean, I'm more of a calling person, but then if I'm busy, bro, unfortunately, I don't. And I say I'm
Bro,
gonna
I
call
call
people
you.
back, and I don't call people back. I really suck at it.
The
But-
craziest
yeah, me
thing
too.
is that you're always on your phone.
What's saved? Yeah, but I'm always
And
on my
you're
phone, like
like,
doing so much.
Oh, notification? Bye. And then you continue.
Yeah, because I'm always doing so
I
much.
mean, I
but
know a lot of people that are always on their phone and they like
They just don't pick
take like 3 to 4 hours just to text
up. Can we
back.
talk about do not disturb?
Exhibit A.
Can we talk about do not disturb?
But before we
because-
actually go into the doctor, I want to say this. Thais used to like legit bitch at me and talk and be like, "Yo, you don't fucking answer my." Now she sees everybody complaining about it. Thank you, everybody. She's cool about it. She knows that that's a part of my personality. It's my essence.
Target neutralized.
Again, for all the people who are joining us here today, guys, Hip Podcast. We talk about everything. We talk about lifestyle, motivation, having a good time, working hard, making things happen. Enjoy your family, enjoy everything. And today we have Thais and Richelly here on the couch talking
We
to us
are.
and seeing how it goes.
Before we get to those questions, bro,
Yeah.
let me ask Richelly a couple questions. What college do you go to right now?
I go to UMass Lowell, University of Massachusetts Lowell.
And that's the school that you've always been to?
Yeah.
Because I know
Yeah.
you were in the verge of kind of
Transferring to
Transferring,
Amherst.
yeah.
Yeah, so my sophomore year I was going to transfer, but then I was like a credit short of being like a completed freshman. So I just decided to not transfer.
One
And it's-
credit?
Yeah, dude. It was like 1 or 3, 1 or 2. It was like one class though, because a class is like 3 credits depending on the class. And I ended up being like a class short, and it would have made me a freshman all over again. So I just stuck with Lowell, and honestly, I'm glad I did. I met a lot of good people this year. Met a lot of good people that I wouldn't have known if I had gone to Amherst. And
I'm glad
really,
you didn't go to Amherst.
Yeah, I'm really glad of where I am.
I mean, they're both big party schools, so.
Bro, Amherst is worse.
I mean,
Amherst
yeah,
is crazy,
it is
yeah.
crazier.
That's the zoo.
I've been
Eric,
I've been
we-
there. Yeah, I've been there
We
for
fucked shit
Halloween.
up at fucking Amherst.
Yeah, I've been to Halloween parties over there. It's insane.
All our Brazilian friends went there. They had a whole frat house.
Oh
there.
yeah,
It
that's
was-
At
true.
Amherst?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
day.
like,
That
our,
sh-
like
that shit was
our high school
crazy.
buddies, they had a frat house there, so it was like we were there. Like, it
Yeah,
was
that
just,
shit was
that was the
crazy.
spot.
Yeah. And what are you majoring in?
I am majoring in psychology.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you don't know what psychology is,
I took a class in psychology when I went to college.
how did you like it?
I dropped out. I was like, get me out of here, bro. It's got me like
How'd you like it?
there's
Dropped
different
out?
there's different parts of the brain that you gotta study.
Yeah.
Different react. I'm like, bro, it's just
Eric
too
is
much.
like, wait, we have a left side and a right side to the brain.
do I need my business? Do I need psychology for my business degree right now, or which does play,
A huge play. Now we see
yeah,
it.
now I
Yeah.
see it. It's funny, right? That it just comes back to that saying that not saying that college is bad or any of that, but sometimes you need a little bit of hands-on work to kind of like acknowledge those kind of classes that they try to prepare
On the
you
day to
for.
day and what you can use and what you can't use.
Yeah. So how you like
The college life.
not the college life, but majoring in psychology.
Honestly,
Is that something you love or?
I really like it. I was actually debating like changing majors not that long ago. Just 'cause I was thinking about like going into like I wanted to be a chiropractor, low key. Like I love
That's like a
Big
whole left
change,
turn.
Big
Whoa.
change, big change. But
Whole
like,
left turn.
If there were two
No,
things,
literally.
if there were two things, like you could major in psychology and go into like pre-med, I guess, but then the courses I would have to take are a bit different. I definitely have to pick up more courses. But I love psychology. I love knowing about people. I love like what put me onto psychology is just like I love knowing how people work. I love knowing why people have the reactions that they have. I just love like breaking a person down to a T. And
Break your brother down right now in
my
front of all
favorite
of us.
person to like psychoanalyze, honestly, my family, I love psychoanalyzing my family. I honestly, and a big part of it was just to
wonder why.
understand my own feelings too. Like a big part of it was
I was about to say, a lot of it was internal.
yeah, no, a lot of it was to pick up my own like feelings, understand my own feelings, and I'm really glad that I went with it. It's taught me a lot about myself and others, and college in general, it's crazy. It's crazy. You meet so many people. You at home, like you have this own little world, and when you're at school, like it's this whole separate world. You have completely different people, completely different like lifestyle than you would live at home, and it's really interesting. I don't think school is for everyone. Like Richard, I don't think school was ever for you. I not even like saying that to like
I
hate
know,
or
I
anything,
know. It
like,
really
take a
wasn't.
dig
I'm
at you.
just-
no, like some people just really aren't about it. And
My ADHD hits me too much.
listen, man, happens to the best of us. But yeah, no, I love it.
I mean, it is different. When I went to college in Florida for 2 years, and I had to stay away from my family, and I literally was living on my own out there, and you start adapting to things differently. Like it's all on you. Wherever, like you don't have really, the people that you trust over here, over there. So you creating this friendship and creating this bond with other people, kind of like built the base, the foundation of kind of like staying there, right?
Yeah, no, it's such a different experience. I think everyone has to like experience it, and if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Let me ask you this. Today that you, I mean, how it's been what, junior year you're going into?
It's about to be my junior year. I'm going
So
into.
2 years already into it.
Yeah.
Now that you kind of somewhat have an understanding of psychology and you've learned already you've been 2 years into classes and learning about it. Would you say that you understand a little bit more past like
Basic knowledge of
just like things that like happened in your life before? Do you think that the like you being in psych, did that help you understand things a little bit better?
yeah, definitely.
Did it ease off your mind?
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of things where like, and there's so many different psych courses. Like there are so many, like there's psychology of women, there's social psychology, there's like there's so many, there's developmental psychology, there's psychopathology. Like you take so many interesting courses, and like psychopathology and abnormal psych were kind of two of my favorite classes because it got more into like mental health, mental disorders, stuff like that. And it's crazy to understand like why these things happen, and like it's also nice to understand that like you're in control, if that makes sense. Like everything that happens to you, like yes, there is definitely like a way to take it. Honestly, it taught me a lot about perspective, and that's one of my like favorite things. That's something I always talk about. Like there's a lot of perspectives to everything, and you have to be able to like see from other people's perspective. You have to be able to understand people's like you might be a horrible person, but why are you a horrible person? Like, did you grow up some way? Did your
Is
parents?
that the only way that you were taught? Yeah.
Yeah, like, is it because people aren't? I don't think people are innately bad. I don't
Or they
think
say people aren't born evil.
Yeah, exactly.
inherit
like,
it.
There's definitely like psychopathy and like being a psychopath. There's stuff like that, but I think everyone has their own like their nooks and crannies. Everyone gets to the way they are by like something in their childhood or something that just happened throughout life, and it's really cool to understand people. It's really cool to be able to like take that into consideration, and that's definitely
Yeah, so that's all I was gonna ask you because, like you said, in psychology, there's so many directions that you can head, right? What's kind of your direction? What are you gonna take out of getting a degree in psychology?
honestly, that's still like really up in the air.
Up in the air.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you doing now with it?
I'm just in the so like in psych you can choose a focus, which is like you could do like clinical psych or something like that. And I'm in general psych, so right now it's still like very much so I could take any path with it.
Well, like your work is related to your job. It's related to your major.
Right now I'm a behavior technician and I work with autistic children and I just help them like
Fire.
I help them form like behaviors, more like behaviors that they like. I help them with their behaviors. I help decrease behaviors. I help increase behaviors. Like it
Kind of like get bad habits away from them.
yeah, like things like hitting, or because they don't always know how to communicate. They don't always they can't form, like some of them are nonverbal, and a lot of like nonverbal kids, stuff like that, like they can't get their emotions out, or they can't express how they're feeling like straight with their words. So like you teach them how to communicate, you teach them how to like deal with those feelings so they're not coming out in adverse ways. So like them hitting, them swatting, them biting, like all that stuff like that. Like it's honestly really cool. I love this job. Like it has its challenges, like most definitely, but it's really cool to see everyone develop. It's really cool to be able to help someone. One of my favorite things is like with like the nonverbal clients and stuff like that, like we teaching them how to communicate. It's awesome. Like it's crazy to see, because you even see
the
their,
development in
like,
them.
yeah, like
But
you see how the human brain works. Like you see them, you literally see them connecting the dots, and like
But you got to be very patient though, right?
oh, a lot of patience.
Yeah.
A lot of patience.
Couldn't be me.
It's crazy. It's such an awesome job though. Like I think psych is a like wonderful thing, honestly, for anyone to get into. Like you can read books about it, stuff like
Read
that.
Thought Genius
too.
comment.
Read it out loud.
Damn, she went from 0 to 100 on my list of favorite people. My daughter's autistic, so I love people that understand and help.
Fire.
That's awesome.
That's fire.
That's awesome. I'm really glad. No, I love being able to just like help like people. Like it's such an awesome job. I
Fire.
really like it. Yeah.
I'm here still.
I was about to say I'm yapping right now.
I was
This is
about to
my
say, yo,
yap
Thais, you can
pass.
jump in at any time
No,
now.
but you
Pam
guys
is
are just
actually-
doing
She was
so
like so
good.
like.
Pam is actually asking, what college did me and you go to? So start with you.
So I went to
A couple, right?
I went to JUCO school because my grades were shit. But I was at the time good at soccer. So kind of JUCO is a school full of athletes that don't have good grades. And usually that school full of athletes are the nastiest athletes that there is, because they have to build up their GPA so that they can
transfer to a big
transfer
school.
to a bigger school. So that was my plan. So then I got there, I was a walk on, and
What's that?
that basically you do like one semester, and if they like you, they pay
Give
for
you
the
a
rest
full
of
ride.
they give you a full ride.
Oh.
So I did that. They liked me, and then they gave me a full ride. So it was it was called ASA college. It was like literally in Sunny Isles, like right, where that bridge opens,
Right in Florida.
right in Florida, bro.
Hell
It's
yeah,
it's
South
beautiful.
Florida right there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Awesome experience.
That was awesome. I did community college. That was the only, at the time, my whole college experience, my whole transition going into college was it was kind of like a deal that I did with my father to drop out. At the time I was 16, I was going into my junior year, and I was about to get held back again because of tardies and not showing up to school. So
You got your GED,
yes, and then what happened was I went up to my dad and I was like, Dad, listen, they're about to hold me back again. This is when I had already, I don't hide this from anyone. I used to be a complete dipshit when it came to my high school days. I got kicked out of every high school in Framingham. I went to Thayer. I went to Keefe.
Should be
I went
awarded
to
for
high
that.
school. I went to FHS. I
We
went
should
to
have the Olympics for
I-
being
I
kicked
went-
out of school. You get the gold medal.
I went to every high school in Framingham that was available at the time besides Marion. That was a private school. But and I got kicked out of all of them. And at that point, I was about to get held back for the second time, because when I came back from Brazil, that was when they took me away from your class, because we went to school together our whole life.
Yeah.
When I came back, I was always a grade behind you.
Yeah.
I came back, you were in 7th, I was in 6th grade. And that was just naturally because I came from Brazil, education's different, they held me back. So junior year, when they tried to hold me back again, and I saw all my friends, you were already basically going into college, and I was going to get held back 2 years now behind my friends who I grew up with. I was like, Dad, I can't do this. Like, let me do this. I found out you can take your GED and you can go into community college. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'm going to drop out. I'm going to do my GED. And this was like October, and GED was in November. So I dropped out, got my GED in December, November. Got my GED done there. I scored one of the best GED scores at that time
Para.
on dogs. And they were actually surprised about that too. I
Really?
have an award for it. It says I got one of the highest GED scores at that time.
We're gonna upload that.
Where's the award? I've never seen it.
I have it. It's with my GD certificate.
Is it in Brazil or is it here?
No, it's here. It's with my stuff. It's with my like personal like stuff. In the box I have full of shit. So so I got that, bro, and right after that,
Chill.
right after that, I went straight into Mass Bay. So my friends were all starting, like still like kind of in school.
Yeah.
Friends who I was in class with, class of 2014, which was my class, 15, I mean, which was my class. They were still going into their senior year, and I was already going into college. And I didn't even finish high school. So my friends were like, what the fuck? And it was awesome because I was like 16 and a half, 17. And I walk into college, and it was sick, bro. Like, it was cool at first, you know. I was like, holy shit, like, I'm not even supposed to be here, and I'm here. I made it. So I got FAFSA to pay for everything. It was pretty cool. Like,
Fire.
you know, I didn't have to spend money with that. So I went to one semester. It's just, it wasn't for me, man. School's not for me. Being inside a class is not. I cannot be in an environment for hours and have to go home and do homework. Like, I've never did homework in my life, and it wasn't going to change in college. And
I went to college once.
Thais went to college for like what? Like
Okay,
2
I'll
days?
tell you my story. Okay. So,
2 days?
no, relax. So junior year is when I was discovered marijuana, and that's when it just spiraled down for me in high school. So junior year, our principal was like, "You haven't really showed up, so I really can't let you be a senior." And I'm like, "You really can't do that to me." And he's like, "The only way that you'll be saved and graduate with your class is if you go to Phoenix in Marlboro." So it's an alternative high school where like kids who fight and like
Stupid school.
disrespect teachers and like
Yeah, it's the same
crazy
thing I went to.
kids.
Thayer.
You went to that school?
Yeah, so I went
Thayer.
there
Just like Thayer
senior
here.
year, and I
Alternative school.
literally was like balls to the walls. I was like, I am not staying back at all. That year I
Balls
took
to the walls.
balls to the walls.
More like ovaries to the walls.
Ovaries to the walls. I took like multiple classes, like 3 histories, 2 sciences. My mom would drive me twice a week to this other alternative school in
At night.
Fitchburg at night, so I could take my extra science class to get all of my credits. I was the only senior at Phoenix that year that walked the stage and graduated out of the 5 seniors. There was 5 seniors. I was the only
What the
one.
hell is that?
When I left, all the teachers wrote me letters and notes about how much they loved me and couldn't wait for me to succeed. And I was like,
Bro, I tried going back to the high school after I graduated. I literally saw teachers hide because they didn't want to see me.
and then I went to Quinn Sig with Jenny when she graduated high school, so 2 years later. And then I went for 1 semester and was like, this is not the vibe. And I left.
Cool.
Pamela goes, Riz had 98 tardies senior year. Like brother, like sister. That's what
My
I thought.
senior year, I didn't show up to class 1 time, 2nd semester. I
Dude.
never didn't go to school.
It's
that
something
whole
about
semester.
senior year. Senioritis is real. Like
So
senioritis.
real. How was your senior year?
My senior year?
Did you do good?
I mean, I had to. You know, I was in the soccer team, so I had to keep
It's
my.
either you did good or you didn't play.
I didn't play. Exactly.
And you took soccer super serious,
Oh yeah,
bro.
that's the only reason why I went through high school was
I
play
feel like you just
sports.
really dropped soccer, after you were like 23, 24? Because you did soccer serious your whole life.
yeah, like 21, 22.
Eric said, I'm going to start drinking. I don't need soccer.
No, I always been drinking.
Eric's been drinking since he was 11.
Now I can be outside.
Nah, man, but I don't know, bro. I just didn't see a future in soccer here in the States. There's so many sports out here that are bigger than soccer. Because in my opinion, they just don't let soccer grow here. And
Oh, look, this is
shut
cool.
the hell up, bro.
Wenderson goes, the most important thing, Richie, is that I'm extremely proud of you, bro, because you came from nothing much, and truly you made mistakes, but look at you now. Fire. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
that?
No, I'm
Fudging?
honestly,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
really proud of you too. Like it's crazy. Like growing up, Richard. Like honestly, this is why I believe in manifestation too. Because if we want to get into that, that's a whole topic. Because Richard always grew up like talking his shit. Richard talked his shit into the like world, and honestly, like a lot of people gave him shit. A lot of people doubted him. I'm not gonna say I always like was like, oh yeah, you're like fucking, you're gonna like where if I could go back and tell myself like you're at where you are today, like I'd still shock myself because like you made a lot of like the little that we had, and like I'm not saying like our family was good, like it was good while it was.
Yeah, while it lasted.
While it lasted, it was great. But like you really you really turned it like you dropped out of school. Everyone thought that you were gonna like go down from
Drugs
down there.
and all.
Yeah, like and the whole like I'm not even gonna get into like drugs and stuff like that because like that's whatever. But
You're almost
like,
dying with the overdose.
Yeah,
It's okay. People
and,
know about it. I
like,
talk about it.
yeah, but
I'm
like,
open.
it's really crazy to see like how much like the more you speak these things out into the world, like they really are like going to happen. Like you have to the biggest supporter that you have to have at the end of the day is you. Like you have to believe in yourself. You have to be able to like believe in yourself enough to at least discipline yourself, because if you don't put in the discipline, you don't put in the work, like you're not, if you don't believe in yourself, who will? And really, like I'm really proud of you because I never could have imagined like this is where we'd be today. I never thought I'd be sitting at this podcast studio. Like, no, it's crazy. And
If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect anyone else to believe in you?
exactly,
It's crazy because that's
exactly.
like what she said. It's so true, man. I've always a person that I always spoke to existence, everything I wanted, and I've always open about it. Sometimes people said, and I loved hearing Joe Karam say this in our episode. You know, he said it. He's like, man, so many people say don't talk about what you want. Don't keep it to yourself. There's bad energy in it. But at the same time, man, I believe in the opposite as well. I think if you manifest it, put it out there, let people know, let everyone know what the fuck your plan is, and let everyone know what you're going to do. I think it just makes it a little bit more real, because now it's not just you putting the pressure on yourself, but everyone around you also knows, and they're like motivating you. And I've always been that person in high school. I think the immaturity of our like life, right, at that age, we're so immature, and it played me really bad in high school. Like a lot of people did not like me for that. A lot of people didn't like me for just being an outspoken kid and just being a guy that, like, if I didn't like something, I said it. If I liked it, I didn't. If I didn't like you, I would talk shit, and I didn't fuck that and hide it. And if I fucked with you, I was with you all the way. And I've always been that person.
Honestly, I think a lot of people are scared of confidence too. I don't know if you've seen like the whole Olympic thing with like Noah Lyles, I think is his name.
No.
He just won.
I just saw
The
his
kid with the
videos.
glasses, right?
He just won the gold medal.
On the
he was
horse thing.
No, that's a
No.
different guy. But he was insane too. He was crazy.
I seen it, but I think he won 3 gold medals.
Dude, Noah Lyles was talking the most shit, and everyone was like, "This kid is too cocky. This kid is this and that." And even Usain Bolt like went on to say like he won races because of the like there were some races he was not supposed to win, but he won because of his confidence. Like, and that's like one thing too. People are scared of confidence. People are scared of someone that can actually like just put themselves out there and stick to what they're like what they say. People are scared of people who talk the talk and walk the walk. Not a lot of people can do that. And I don't know, like there's something about that. Like the more like confidence you have in yourself too, like that's just energy, man. Like you're putting that energy out there. Like you're putting yourself out there. Like it's so different than someone who like, because if you see these people who are like insecure and stuff like that, like they're constantly doubting themselves, or they're constantly doubting the people around them. And it's like, how are you going to build yourself up if you can't like have the mindset to do so, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it all starts with the mind.
Yeah. And it's really crazy. Like people talk the most shit about this kid, and he went on to win gold in a like
that
part
guy's
of the Olympics
fast,
that he's not even like part of, but that's not even his specialty.
I
like,
know, but he's
he won
fast.
gold in the 100 meter, and he's like his like main event is like the 200 meter. And
But
it's
though, you know,
crazy,
but
like,
the Olympics, that's like high level right there. Because yes, it's confidence as well, but it's also game plan. It's also strategy.
Yeah.
No,
Because
definitely,
him
most
saying
definitely.
that is gonna be it's gonna be in his opponent's head. Be like, bro, I gotta beat this dude, and they kind of forget their own strategy for their own
But
race.
the thing is, lots of times when people are just talkers, or people talk out these things, they don't
Exactly.
expect them to back up what the fuck they're saying. So lots of
Right.
times when they hear people just talking, like an athlete like this, when he was talking all his shit, everyone's like, oh, he's all talk, like this guy. But now only that, surprisingly, he's not all talk. He's all talk, and he's like truly actually making it happen. And that's rare to
talk the talk and walk
yeah.
the walk.
I mean, real quick, just because I mean, we talked on the subject of the Olympics, man. Did you guys like see what everyone's talking about the Olympics? They're saying it's the worst Olympics that has ever happened in the history of sports, and
No, I
how
haven't.
trashed it is, and how disorganized. There was athletes sleeping on benches, like because the campus where they were holding all the athletes were the Olympic Village in Paris is like completely like not suitable to hold as many people as they had there.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's because they keep adding stupid ass sports like fucking breakdancing. And
Dawg, let's not go there.
what do you mean? I want a
Yo,
gold in
breakdancing is
breakdancing? Vai tomar no cu.
No, there are some definitely.
You know,
like,
Daqui a pouco,
a
Duke's
pointless
gonna
sport?
be there DJing for a fucking gold medal at the Olympics in 2028.
gold medal.
Hell yeah, I hope
Gold
so. I
medal
hope you
DJ.
are.
It's like that water polo shit. What the hell is that about?
Oh,
I don't think that
the
shit
water
is-
soccer thing.
The
No,
water
I
handball,
saw-
like
Bro, I saw they were playing
I see
ping
them drowning
pong.
themselves and stuff. I'm like, bro,
No,
what are
ping
these people
pong is
doing?
crazy.
Ping
though.
pong is crazy.
Ping
No,
pong is
fire.
fucking
But the
No,
way
I sweat on the ping
no,
pong
so
table.
Fire.
the way this girl picked up the ping pong ball, analyzed it for like bumps. I don't even know. And the way she was just like,
No, but ping pong is.
I'm
No,
like,
ping pong is
"Goddamn."
insane. Like ping pong, there's a mastery to ping pong. It's
Imagine they do Olympic poker.
I'm there.
Já era.
All right, so Thais, I know I saw in your chat you threw a question box. What are some questions that you guys have? I thought Gino says he has a question he asked you on Instagram.
I'm not asking Thought Genius question.
What's Thought Gino's question?
When am I going on the podcast? When you can bring some value.
Damn.
Just
that
kidding.
shit
I value you.
Let's get the shit
Yo, we
talking.
should get.
Actually, for you
Bridge.
guys that don't know, Thought Gino was one of my first managers ever in the automotive industry.
He said you.
That guy has helped me out so much. Me and him has had our ups and downs throughout these 10 years of a relationship in business. But honestly, I love Thought Gino, man. He's a guy too that has a very strong personality. He's super confident in who he is, and he does the same thing. I mean, I love that dude, man. I love Thought Gino. He's a killer. He's a killer. He's a killer. Thank you for always
Yo,
supporting
Briggs.
us, bro.
We should get the shots fired noise, like. Pop, pop,
I'm getting some compliments on my outfit.
So,
today.
what are the question box? I want to ask some
Wow.
questions from the question box. Look,
Wait,
Okay.
I just want to say thank you for the compliments on my outfit. Guys, do you like my shirt? Tell me, dude, mom is obsessed with the shirt. And Val got me it from Florida at Disney. And
Cute.
Who's Val?
oh, who's Val?
yeah.
Val is my friend from UMass Lowell.
Mm.
Susan's at the door.
I feel so.
Yeah, we got Val and Mia in the chat. They're both from UMass Lowell. Love them to death. Anthony's also here. He's not commenting, but love him to death too.
Cool.
Back to you.
Let's
back
hit those
to
questions.
you.
I want to get Thais talking.
Okay.
put
so-
it Richelly on the spot.
I also okay, so our first question was actually for Richelly, and
Oh.
it said, "How did you get introduced to Thais, and what was your first impression?"
So I was.
I want to know
I
how
was
you.
about to say, I don't remember meeting Thais. When did you get in the picture?
Well, because I
Years
think like
ago.
I knew of you before I knew Richard. Like I
Yeah,
knew
because-
who Eric was.
Because I know
Me
I
and
know
you
you
were
So
were.
you
me
knew
and you
who
were, like,
I.
apart.
You already
We
knew who
weren't-
I was
Oh,
before I
yeah,
started
yeah.
dating Richard.
That's
Yeah,
true.
me and you weren't like, because I was in Marlboro.
She wasn't really my fan.
I was living in Marlboro.
When
and-
I
She used to
met,
talk mad
okay,
shit.
so when I met Richard, I hated Eric. Hated Eric. Hated them being together.
Join the list.
Hated Eric breathing around him, and now I love Eric. I love him. You have to grow to love him.
But the reason why I hated Eric is just because, me and Eric grew up together. We have a past together. We partied together our whole life. And yeah, that's it. So then, yeah, anyways, but that's not even the point here. But the thing is Thais came into your life afterwards because we lived in Marlboro. I wasn't hanging out a lot with the Framingham people. And
because Richard moved to
yeah,
Marlboro.
Yeah, so all that. But how was it? How was it meeting Thais in first impression? I want to hear this too.
How did you know I was coming that day to your house?
Dude, I
What did Richard say?
I don't think I did. Like until like very like right before. Like I think my mom was like, "Oh, Richard's coming." Like I don't know if she said with his girlfriend, but it's like Richard. I don't even remember if she told me like you were coming.
I'm pretty sure they got engaged
It was
the first day.
It was the first time Thais went to go eat at my mom's house,
Yep.
and she put corn on the food. And
I hate corn.
Thais hates corn.
and she ate it.
I
and
still
she
ate it with a
still ate
smile
it.
on my face.
Wow.
Yeah. No, but
Now that's dedication.
I was chilling at home
And commitment.
It was like I don't
Richelly was
remember.
13 when I met her, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think I was even in high school.
She's 20
yet. I don't
now.
know. I think I was going into high school. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even like. Yeah, wow, 7 fucking years. Okay, but no, Richard came over. I usually had mixed feelings about Richard's like girlfriends, like Richard's like whatever.
I used to
like,
have fucked up girlfriends.
you-
Sorry, exes,
he-
but
yeah, no.
you guys were all fucked up.
Yeah, Richard.
Not
don't
sorry.
don't fucking say sorry.
I'm not here to talk
Yeah.
shit about anyone, you know?
No, no,
Yeah.
no talking shit, but you don't need
Yeah.
to apologize to anyone either. The fuck? Fuck those
Yeah.
bitches. Anyway. But
Eta.
no, like I literally met her and we instantly clicked. Like I've never like
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty shy around people too. Like I'm usually pretty reserved. Like it's really hard for me to just like if the first time I'm meeting you, I'll probably be really quiet around you. And then once I'm more comfortable, I'll start talking more. I'll start like
You were a completely different personality at that time too.
Yeah, my personality
was
was
13.
very different.
You were
yeah. I was
literally a
kid.
child.
Yeah,
You laid
my-
down on her. I remember this. You laid down on her
She
lap.
laid down her head on my
Yeah.
lap the first day, and she was taking selfies with me on Snapchat.
Oh yeah.
And she like loved me.
Yeah, I wish I still had my Snapchat.
The
'cause
funniest
I
thing
had
too
those
is I love
photos.
that you brought up that you want to be a chiropractor, because that day she goes, "Can I crack your neck?"
Yes, and I freaked out.
I was like,
Yes.
"Yes, go." And
Bro,
Richard's
Richelle
like,
had just
"No."
learned how to crack necks,
Literally
bro.
grabs my neck and goes,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm
Anyway.
not gonna let nobody crack my
Bro.
neck.
at
It was
13, my
it was
first
the
day
first
meeting
time
her.
I bring my girl like into my mom's house, and my
She's like,
sister,
"You're
my
gonna kill her."
13-year-old sister goes, "Can I crack your neck?" And my crazy girl at that time, which is THAIZ, goes, "Yeah." And I see her first do it to. Who did you do it first?
I did to mom.
You did it to my
I don't know how my mom.
And my
let
mom
me
goes,
do
and she
this.
goes, and I'm like, "You're gonna do that to her?" I was like, "Bro, you crazy?" Like, and she goes, "Yeah," and she does it,
and I let her do it.
and I'm like,
Yeah. Guys,
cracked that
But what
shit.
if she didn't like her and she actually wanted to?
just imagine paralyzed
Kill
like
me?
bro.
Yeah. That'd be a brilliant
Getting
plan.
sued for the rest of my life.
no, guys, it was. Yeah, no, low key, you made me scared because I was like, oh my god, what if I kill this girl? This is literally the first time they're ever at my house. Like, this is like Richard's. Like, imagine I kill Richard's fucking girlfriend. Like, that would be crazy. But no,
The crazy thing is, I wasn't even Richard's
you weren't
girlfriend
even,
at
you
the
weren't even
time.
his girlfriend.
No.
Yeah,
I
like,
was just some girl he was seeing.
yeah. Valerie said, "What's everyone's sign?" This is a Taurus man right here.
I'm a Taurus. I'm a hard ass fuck, but I'm also super confident. I'm always trying to do the best for everybody around me.
I'm
That's
a Taurus as well.
I'm
What
a
are you?
Cancer.
Do you even know your sign?
I'm in the cusp,
Oh, you're in the
Of two.
cusp. When were you born?
the 23rd.
The 23rd of August.
I'm impressed that you even knew that. I'm in
Wow.
the cusp. I
Yeah,
like
the,
that.
like the
Wow.
verbiage. You
It's
know,
because
the
I have a sister. My
vocabulary.
sister tried to tell me what's my moon, what's my sun, what's my rise, what's my fall. I don't understand. I don't understand none of that shit. I'm like, okay, thank
So
you.
what are you're Leo Virgo cusp?
Yeah.
I see that.
Wow.
You are a Leo, but you are a Virgo.
No, you're very much so like a Leo and a Virgo.
But
like
you
your
are so.
confidence,
Every time Eric's out drinking, takes his shirt off. That's
the
your Leo.
That's the Leo.
That's you being a Leo.
And then you got like his personality, his like your innate personality. That's a Virgo.
That's your
That's your
Virgo-ness.
Virgo right there.
What do you mean, my innate?
Like just
personality?
how you come off to people, I feel like you're very much so a Virgo. But then
Eric is scary to who doesn't know him.
So they say
Yeah.
that your rising too is also like what you actually are, and my rising is
Yeah.
a Gemini, and that makes so much fucking sense.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
So okay, so
So
like
your rising is what you
So your
actually
rising
are?
is like what you show
what
to
you
people.
So your
Oh.
rising is how you come off to like people that don't
Someone
know
check my
you.
rise.
Yo, Mia Zini goes May 14th. Yo, we got May
Yeah,
12th,
Mia.
13th, and 14th.
Yeah, dude.
Grandma's 14th. No, Grandma's 16th.
Which grandma?
Dad's mom.
Dad's mom. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but what's it called? Mia's birthday is literally that night that we had the party at my house. We literally went out the next day because Mia's birthday is the next fucking day.
So do you guys believe in this sign shit? Do you believe in it,
Honestly-
Eric?
Uh,
Do you believe in the sign shit?
I don't know, bro. Because sometimes I read that shit and it sounds like me. You know, I read other people's and it just really like fits them.
Yes.
I don't know.
I used to really fuck with like that zodiac and stuff, but I love Jesus way more. So
I mean,
don't-
that's not. We're not.
no, like,
Some
but all
people
that
consider
stuff
it,
is literally like witchcraft.
Mysticism. Some
Oh,
people
is
it's
it?
just
Yeah,
seasonal. Some
like-
people, like see
Ain't
that as
the-
Like
just
I don't do that. Like I don't look at that
Sakala.
stuff anymore. Like that
You
tarot
stopped?
card. Yeah, I deleted my co-star.
When?
Cause like half a year ago, I love Jesus so much more.
You guys
than
think this is
any
a
of that
witchcraft?
brujeria.
I don't think it's
So-
like
Write it in the
witchcraft.
I don't look at
It's
that
astrology.
stuff anymore.
But there's a lot of
it's really
astrology behind it.
yeah.
Nah, I don't
Write
look
it
at
in
that
the
shit
chat.
no more.
Right in, I want people in the chat.
Yeah,
if you
literally,
guys
let's
think
hear it.
it's
Do you guys-
a witchcraft?
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Witchcraft.
Like
Riff raff?
riff raff. Richard looks like riff raff.
I'm dead.
With the
braids.
You
Yeah,
gotta put a
when he
picture up.
braids his hair.
Yo, shout out to Voice of Mills giving me the best
Tiptoeing in
braids.
my Jordans.
No.
What are you wearing?
All right, what's the
In
next
my
question on that box?
Nikes.
I want to hit the next question.
Wait. Val, what are you saying? No, you definitely believe in astrology.
You have any other questions, dude?
One of the questions was, where do we all see ourselves at 80 years old?
80?
80.
Wow.
Hopefully alive.
I can't even see myself in 20 years. Like 80 years old is crazy. Like
80? I'm
Yeah.
gonna be.
At 80, you'll be 80.
Eric goes with $10.
I'm gonna be an old guy smoking a cigar on a yacht.
I'll replace the cigar with
Speaking
a fat
of
blunt.
yachts, I
With a
told
fat
Richard
blunt.
last night that I'm going to start manufacturing yachts, and he goes,
Bro, Thais, every week she has a new idea.
I'm sorry that I have many inventions that
That's
I could
good.
sell and
One
be
of them
rich.
is gonna stick.
One of them's gonna stick.
She has one that I actually
But
like.
yeah, not the yacht one though.
That I said I was gonna manufacture jets. That was also a answer.
You should go on Shark Tank.
I can't manufacture shit apparently.
You should go on Shark Tank. Go on Shark Tank, show your shit off.
I have ideas to sell. One of them being a funeraria acai, but we won't get into that.
Chill. You gotta keep those ideas to yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna- someone's gonna
THAIZ
patent
needs to
that.
manufacture a stable. Who said that?
First.
What?
Pradeep Kaur. THAIZ needs to manufacture a stable future first. Jesus.
No.
You're firing shots.
I manufacture that. He's sitting to my right.
No.
Wow.
Who the fuck is that? Shots fired.
My stable future is Richard, so if you can't make it happen, Pradeep, what's your bank account look like?
Oh damn.
Let's
God
compare
damn.
bank accounts then.
No,
compare
chill.
Venmo me
They have
everything
joint
in your
accounts,
bank account, and then we'll see.
Everything. you
Chill.
do.
They have joint accounts.
Vai tomar no cu.
All right, next question.
We never said where we're gonna be at.
Go. Next question. I don't like that.
Who won the Drake versus Kendrick battle?
Kendrick.
Drake?
Chill, Rich. You're just
Drake.
Being,
I
Yeah,
love
you're just
Drake,
speaking, bro.
you're just being.
but
the devil
Kendrick
advocate.
won.
No, Kendrick ate
Why Kendrick?
that man. Kendrick ate that man
I
up.
I honestly think that
He said they not like us.
No, literally, like he destroyed him. Like, okay, like I think they definitely both got some like tea out on each other, but like overall, I really liked Kendrick's like all his diss tracks better. I honestly liked the shit he put out better. Like Drake's was just so foolish to me.
I personally think that it was like a publicity stunt from Drake. I think Drake always knew that he was gonna lose, but I think he always he was gonna bring like a whole new set of eyes on him, and that would just make him grow.
Guys, like, why do you think J. Cole dropped out? Like, why do you think J. Cole didn't fuck with that? Because J. Cole knew he was
J.
gonna
Cole
get his
did
ass
not want the
beat, bro.
fucking
By who?
fire.
Kendrick
By
was coming after
Kendrick.
coming after both J.
Okay,
Cole and
but
Drake.
And what?
Kendrick and
And-
J. Cole is a whole different type of fight.
No, and J. Cole completely backed out. Like
He completely
J. Cole,
backed out because
no,
he just didn't want to be in the mess.
No, like he made a diss track at first.
he
No,
wouldn't.
J. Cole.
No.
J. Cole fired back at first, but he literally he apologized. He apologized.
Yeah, but his
Like,
fire
he
back was
knew.
insane though.
Pradeep, I still
J.
didn't get the
Cole's.
Venmo notification.
But nah, like
Hey.
Kendrick's BBL Trizzy. Metro Boomin.
All right.
Glizzy out your mouth.
The next question said it's for THAIZ. What made you fall in love with Richie?
Uh-oh.
Nos. I think it's his hair.
So what made you fall in love?
He didn't
with
have that
Richie?
hair when I met him.
Oh yeah.
He did not.
He didn't have that hair when I met him.
Did you ask yourself that question?
No, actually. Why would I ask myself that question?
This is why she fell in
Wait,
love.
so I got you. Why did you fall in love with Richard?
At the
This is why she fell in love.
I don't get it.
It's the size of the chonga, bro. Come on. You gotta make sure you gotta treat her right.
La Illy.
Guys, we gotta hear the answer, please.
No, why? Why did you fall in
That's a
love?
superficial answer. Could you imagine?
Yep. Why did you fall in love, THAIZ? Shut up. Let's go.
At the time, we were like the same like party people, so it was just like super easy. Like before I was even Richard's girlfriend, I literally brushed my teeth with his toothbrush.
Ladies love that dad bod.
It was literally like just so natural.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Wait,
yeah,
what
that's
did
too
you
much
just
info.
say? You used his
do
his
not
toothbrush?
Do that,
Yeah.
please.
Oh,
She
that's
did,
so
bro.
nasty.
Can you believe that, bro?
That is so nasty,
Richard
bro.
loved it. He
Gross.
fucking
That is
loved
gross.
it.
That's gross,
He
bro.
loved it.
Gross.
She did that,
Richard
bro.
loved it. Yeah. So
Bro,
I was.
I barely drink off of people's cups, bro.
It was like
That's all
our
I want.
first time me and Richard went out, just us two. I showed up to his house. We're wearing the same fucking outfit, by the way.
And the craziest thing about that
Wasn't planned.
It was not planned.
I
and
had
no,
already
stop,
owned all of these articles of clothing,
And what
Richard
happened?
went out to the mall that day and said, "Let me find a new fit." We showed up in the same fucking thing.
It's crazy, bro. That was insane.
Dark jeans, white t-shirt,
some voodoo
jean
shit.
jacket. It was fucking crazy. And like that was our
Oh
first
my god,
time
I
going
remember
out.
seeing that photo on Instagram.
Yeah, that was 6
Were you
years
guys on
ago.
that bus that time?
No, that was Brazilian Day. That
Oh,
was
never mind. That was like in
No,
the same collage
that was
or
after
something.
Brazilian
We posted
Day.
a picture of us both at the viewer wearing the same thing.
Yeah, but you were, yeah. you
But-
were
And then from
wearing
there, I literally was with him like every single day. We just vibed so well. Brushed my teeth with his toothbrush. Like I didn't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
Did you tell him you did that?
After.
Yeah.
No, not at first.
But I did tell you.
That's
Only
messed
way
up.
later.
That's messed
I
up.
only found out about that way later. That I did not find out about that during that time. But all right, let me see
Who
my.
else was using her toothbrush? Like,
No one should have.
I have a friend that he used his dog toothbrush by accident.
ew.
What the fuck?
I use my dog's toothbrush too. Woof. That's my dog.
That's my dog.
Are you calling me a dog?
That's weird as hell.
No,
Ty
it's a
did that.
song.
You just called me a dog? You
No, it's a song.
just called me a dog? I'm
That's
a dog.
my
I'm a
dog.
savage. No, that's Eric.
Goodbye.
All right, Richelly, growing up beside mine and Eric's friendship, what would you describe it?
Beside your guys' friendship,
Yeah, like I'm seeing, like seeing us both grow up and like being around us, the parties and everything you saw. Because you did see a bit of that before you and mom like moved out. You would see me partying with my friends and enjoying. And
honestly, it was definitely like, I don't think I ever knew what the fuck was going on. Like, I was so.
Yeah, she was pretty
If you
young.
guys don't know, Richard and I have an 8-year age gap. Like, we're 8 years apart. This man was out partying, and I was like, what, 7, 6? I don't even remember how old we were when like mom and dad got divorced and like we moved.
I was
out, but
14, you were 8, so you were 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're a baby. You don't remember.
I like do remember, but I just never really thought like I wasn't like a conscious being. Like I was, but like
You were a child.
I was a bot. Like I was a bot. Like I was an NPC. Like I don't remember. No, I
was
know.
an
I was
NPC.
definitely conscious, but like I wasn't like.
no, I
really,
know.
Like, yeah.
You're
like,
playing
you
like
know,
roadblocks on your fucking computer.
Yeah, like literally, like I was like playing Minecraft, whatever, and
Richelly used to be a huge gamer.
Yeah, when we
was-
met, she was big gamer. Got like the
She's-
whole
she's like-
setup in her room. She was so excited to show me that setup and everything.
guys, I was a gamer for a long. I wanted to be a Twitch streamer so bad. Like, guys, if I kept that shit up, I could have been today's Kai Cenat. Like, I
Oh,
honestly,
probably.
I should have.
With the personality that you have, it's awesome.
Me and Richard had a conversation today while we were doing laundry, and
Bro, what?
about
Which one?
about what Igor had said, that, like how the smallest things in your life can change the projection.
Yeah,
of your
bro.
life.
I
So
was thinking
imagine
about.
that.
I was thinking about that. Like, yeah. So when we were walking, like coming back home in the airport, me and the guys were all talking, and we're talking about like how there's a story of this guy, bro. Really quick, I'll make it like long story short. This guy fell into a coma, and during the time that he was in coma, he lived a 30-year life, and he artificially had lived that. He grew up, that he got married, that he had kids, that he had everything, and he lost his family, he lost his kids, like people died and everything. And then when he came back, he was still 19 in college, and he had not lived his life.
That's crazy.
And he fell into a huge state of depression, into all this thing, because he had already lived his whole life when he actually did it. He was away in coma for like 3 years. This is a real story. I don't know the name of the guy. We'll find out. And
He was in coma 3 years.
he was in coma for 3 years, but in his
Damn.
brain processed it as like a 30-year life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So when he came back to reality, and he was still 19. He had fallen off like in college. He was drinking with his friends.
Sounds
Fell
like
off and,
ayahuasca.
like smacked his head and fell into coma for our reality time, 3 years. In his time, it felt like 30.
Sounds like someone I know.
Bro. So when he came back, and then we started talking about like how all this shit could possibly just be like virtual reality, like what is it called, like a oh my god,
Like a simulation.
like a simulation. Like we could all be living just a simulation right now, bro. And then we started getting deep into that.
The Matrix.
And then we started getting into the story, like for you to stop to think about how deep, like every little decision you make can change everything on your like in your whole life. Like me literally walking down the street and stopping for 2 seconds to look at maybe a cool TV or something cool that's on the window of a store, instead of just walking straight, could now have changed the whole course of my life, because maybe 3 seconds from now, before I looked into that thing, I would have maybe tripped or maybe saw someone that now already walked away. So every little move you make can change the whole lineage of your life.
Yeah.
And if you stop to think about that, you start to go crazy, because now I feel like the more cautious you are about every move, the more control you take over your life. But is that what you call like going insane?
I
Is that
said
what LSD
that would
brings out of-
drive you crazy.
Is that
because then
what
every,
LSD brings out of people? Because you start like
every
having
move of yours then becomes calculated, and then how do you make
I
decisions?
feel like that's like a form
how do you
of
move
like, that's like
forward?
a form of like OCD.
like
I feel
schizophrenia,
like.
kind of
Like OCD. Like if you're like trying to control every little aspect, because like if you know, do you know people with like OCD, and like some people
I have a little
literally,
bit
like,
of it.
They
No,
have
like
to like
real
flip the switch
OCD.
13 times, or they think they're gonna go out and like
Oh,
get hit by
yeah.
a bus. Like
There's
there's
people
like,
like literally
there's people
count.
that
They gotta,
literally-
like, count
yeah,
shit.
Like it's crazy. It's really crazy. I can't even like.
So you
imagine.
being in psych, what do you think? What do you believe behind that?
What do you mean?
Like, why are people so
Like OCD. Why are people so OCD?
Like
That's
that
just like a
that Denzel Washington movie, right?
It's just a chemistry in their
Equalizer?
yeah,
brain.
the chemistry in your brain.
the
like
Equalizer. That guy
something-
is crazy OCD. He has to like
I
literally
think there's
like, map
definitely
everything
ways
out.
to like. There's definitely therapies to overcome it. Like there's like exposure therapy or like the like just like slowly reducing those like habits and stuff like that, and then like getting rid of the like behavior completely. But like it's really hard for people. Like it's like some people like vividly believe, like strongly believe, like that they will like die if they don't do one of these things or
Yeah, like they have to do something a certain amount of times in that
Yeah.
specific way, or they get distracted. They have to start over because they
Mhm.
believe that they're literally gonna like.
Like
Think like like an example, like a serial killer
Mm,
that fiends on killing people. You
mm.
think he's born like that or he becomes that?
I think they're born like that.
I think they're born like. I mean, it depends. I think there's like. It depends if he's like a psychopath or not. If you're born a psychopath, there's like you don't feel remorse. That part of
Like
your
Ted
brain,
Bundy type to shit.
that part of your
He was
brain
born
is
like that.
like off. Like the part of your brain that feels remorse, that feels like guilt, that feels like empathy, like that's gone.
You don't think
doesn't-
it's more like
There are-
whatever? You don't think that whatever? I think of it a little bit different.
I thought it would be like pleasure.
Well,
or
it
something.
That's I think
Like
that
you think
it's like an
killers are
example.
made, not born.
I think that killer's brain, how it works, is the same. I don't know to be very descriptive here, but the same feeling we get when we get horny and like our like hormones like go crazy and we feel that
Yeah.
good in us.
Yeah.
I think you have that, but for death and like for that.
Yeah,
like-
people literally have said
I
that
think it's
they
a control
enjoy-
thing.
that
It's
they
it's a
enjoy it.
control. It's I think serial killers are not killing because they like killing. I think they like killing because they want to have control of that person's life. So the
Most-
way that they overcome the control of their life is killing their life.
I think
it's
there's
like taking the
different
life away.
types. I think there's definitely different types. I think there's like the psychopath. There's people that just do it for pleasure. There's people who are literally just like feel no remorse.
Yeah.
There's people that just like are
Like-
built into that too. Like there's definitely like people in the military. Like not all people like people in the whatever, but some of them like start off very like their mindsets are very different than how they come out.
Yeah,
and then there's
these
like,
people start
there's-
killing animals and
Yeah,
then
and
they
then there's,
progress
like-
into the next thing.
But that's like that's being a like that's like psychopathy. Like that's like these people like as a child like there's signs of that. Like they'd kill animals, they'd kill insects, they kill bugs, like stuff like that, and like it later turns in. I think there's like an urge. I think
Jordy
it's,
goes
almost
like Dexter.
Yes,
Have to criar
literally,
coragem.
literally.
I still need to watch that.
Dexter's
Dexter?
a great show.
I've
Dexter's
tried
really
watching
good.
it multiple times.
I think the
really
first
good.
season's the best season, and after that, I was like, I'm all set.
Yeah, but no, it's crazy. I think there's definitely some killers out there though that I don't think all killers are psychopaths, but I do think like a good amount of them.
So, like, here's a good example. Like, the Boston Marathon bombers, the older brother, like, he moved, like, because we just
Oh, yeah, we
watched
saw
that
the
show.
documentary.
Yeah, we just watched the documentary of, like, the, like, real, like, insides of the Boston bombing and stuff. And the older brother, he wanted to came to America, wanted to wrestle in the Olympics, and they didn't allow him because he wasn't an American citizen.
His brother did
So
it.
then So then he was like revoltado.
The younger brother
What's
did it.
No, the older brother. This is the older brother.
The wrestler was the younger brother.
It was the-
100%.
It was the older brother. Let's bet your whole bank account on it right now.
Anyways, continue.
The older brother was the wrestler. He was like the star of the family. They came to America. He wanted to be in the Olympics, and the Olympics said nope because you're not an American citizen.
That's crazy.
So he was like blaming the fail of his family on America, and because he like got into that like that world of Islam, like which then made him like do what he did, and
Boo-hoo.
and he put his brother into it because when their family moved back to whatever stan, that he like took over his brother, and his brother loved his older brother. The little brother loved the older brother so much. He's like, I'm gonna follow in your footsteps. So when he was like, let's go do this thing, the brother was like, okay.
How many immigrants do
have
we
you
know
ever-
that had that happened to them before?
right, exactly.
Like I have so many
there's-
friends that are so nasty at soccer, but they couldn't progress because they didn't have papers.
Right.
But they
No
didn't-
one
See them
would-
going to
no
bomb
one-
they didn't-
something.
They didn't attack the U.S. The U.S.
No,
still
yeah,
gave them the
no one
opportunity to
just,
stay
like-
there and work and change. Man, for me
That
it's
was
just
an
excuse.
example because we were talking about people being born with that,
Yeah,
That's-
no, that's
and
what I mean.
that was
though, like,
created in him.
everyone
You know what I
definitely
mean?
has their like different paths to getting where they are. Like, but then it's like what's it called? Like I'm not gonna say like a neurotypical person. Like you wouldn't go and like yeah they didn't let me compete, so let me go and like punish everyone around. Like like there's definitely these things that like go into making these people how they are. But it's also like why is this setting you off and then like not setting everyone else off? Like it's crazy. It's so weird.
Rochelle,
Yeah.
what are your hobbies?
Hobbies?
Yeah. What do you like to do?
Fuck, man.
What eases your mind? I mean, you don't game anymore.
Here and there, not as much
Me
as
and
I
Rachel
used
play
to.
Roblox.
We did play Roblox. Roblox.
We
is
made
a-
pizzas. We delivered them.
Honestly, I don't have many hobbies. I'm trying to pick my hobbies back up. I definitely lost a good amount of them. Just like, I don't know. I just lost interest in life for a little bit. I kind of dropped everything. Like, didn't do anything I enjoyed anymore. And I've just been trying to get back on that. I've been trying to learn the guitar. I just picked that up. Literally this week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard though, dude. That shit hurts. I don't know how
Oh,
people
yeah.
do that. I don't know how their
The tip of your
fingers-
fingers.
I could
Yeah,
never
dude,
do that.
It hurts.
These clowns.
But
You should try the kabaki.
The pick,
No, the small one, whatever that.
the
ukulele?
smaller guitar?
I think it's a ukulele. Yeah.
like the little one.
I don't know. In Portuguese, it's kabaki.
Do a
Ukulele.
play the sanfona.
What's your perspective on her, meeting her?
I love her, Shelly. So every boyfriend I've ever had never had a sister. So I was hyped when I knew you had a sister because I've always wanted that.
Why do you
that-
like her so much?
I love her, Shelly.
Why?
Her personality, the way she thinks, the way she acts, everything
She's just
she
saying that
does.
because your sister.
I'm not. I've said this for 2 years, and I say it to her Shelly too, how much I love her. I FaceTimed her today. She's like, I'm doing a Shein haul. I was like, send me a video. And when she did, I literally sat there the whole time
She showed me the video. You literally edited a video for her.
I put it on Snapchat.
she edited it and sent it to me. I just think everything about Rochelle is so cool. I love having a sister, and she's younger than my sister too. So I've always wanted more siblings, and now I feel like I have a third sister or a second sister. And I don't know, I love everything about Rochelle. I support everything she does, and I love when she talks to me, and I love when she comes over and we're just together, and I don't know, I love it.
We have a good time together.
Yeah.
We really do. We're it's very easy for
I get advice from her sometimes.
Yeah.
You get advice from her?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Rochelle's a very wise woman.
I'm a wise
She's so
gal.
smart,
Who's
so
wise?
level-headed, so wise.
Who?
Rochelle.
The girl named Rochelle right next to you. Thank you.
I admire a lot about her.
Jordy goes, she likes to dance. Is that a thing?
No, dude. Me and Jordy were trying to learn this dance yesterday on YouTube, and we're literally sitting there. It looked like we were doing an Irish jig. It was so bad. it was so stupid. I'm not a good dancer, guy. Richard used to dance. Richard used to
I got my
be a
moves.
big
He
dancer.
shuffles here.
I got
and
my
there.
moves.
Yeah.
Some moves.
When Eddie plays his,
If you're ever out at
DJ
the
Dukes
club
plays his
with
shit, he's-
Richard and any boom boom goes on, he goes the whole
As long as
It's
I
the
don't.
move.
Oh yeah, he opens a whole circle.
and he starts
and
to
just
shuffle.
go fucking
Bro.
shuffling.
It's like his
He'll be like,
go-to.
record me. Boom, throws the phone.
It's his go-to, dude.
And he
His
starts
go-to.
That's
shuffling.
Richie right there.
He was shuffling in a circle at sports bar. Literally, he
Yeah.
literally
I'm always
opens
the hype for that.
the whole circle and just starts dance battling Thomas.
Oh yeah, Thomas jumped in
Uh-huh.
there too.
Bro.
That was lit.
You know actually who taught me how to shuffle?
who? Eric?
Me and Eric would go to my living room.
Eric shuffles
So my living room was really big, and we had this huge a carpet,
at the Framingham
and
house?
we would take our shoes off. We'd blast music on my TV, and Eric would be like, "Yo, I'm gonna teach you." And I was like, "Teach me, bro," because him and Marlon and the boys would always I don't think it was Marlon. It was
We'd
Yeah,
have
it was
never
never
seen
me,
Eric
Marlon,
shuffle before.
Achilla and
yeah,
Alan.
Ash and Alan, all you guys would always shuffle. So then you guys dubstep became a huge thing, remember?
Yeah.
And Eric would
Every
like,
It
day
was
I'm
but back in
Bum,
the
bum,
day,
bum, bum, bum.
back in the day, shuffling came from hardstyle.
Huh?
yeah.
Hardstyle, but hardstyle wasn't the hardstyle it is today. Right now, it's just so much hardcore. Back in the day, it was a little bit more
Smooth
smooth,
and
and you can actually shuffle and actually have a good time. Now your head, you just get headaches. You just get headaches.
I didn't
Even the
know
dubstep
this
too, bro.
story.
Dubstep from back in the day
Bro.
was so much better than what it is today. I mean,
So
I don't really listen to it as much.
It
but
was sick, bro. Eric taught me how to shuffle. Until
Yeah, I
this
used
day,
to
man,
love-
I
I used
mix
to
it
love
up now,
shuffling,
and I
bro.
mix different types of things into the shuffling. It looks pretty
Once
cool.
shuffling goes into the Olympics, Richard submitting his fucking video. He's like,
Break
bet.
dancing with the break dance.
Pamela goes, low key, Riz gives goated advice. So apparently
appreciate
you're good with
that.
advice. I'm gonna start calling you.
Yeah.
dude,
You
what
should.
do
Oh, you want to be my what does he call it? My psychiatrist?
Psychiatrist.
Can you?
It's like,
Let's
oh,
actually
right, 'cause
talk
you're my
about
sister?
let's actually talk
Actually,
about
yeah, I don't know
Pamela
about
for a
that.
second. Pamela.
Pamela's
Guys,
my wife.
So
Richard's
Pamela's
wife.
married to Richard, which is why we're not married
Yeah.
yet.
Pamela's my wife.
Pam
Pamela
is
is
my
Richard's wife.
sister
She's
wife.
she's one of my sister's like really close
She's-
friends, and ever since they were little, like me and Pam, we always had a connection, and then I made her my wife. She's my wife.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way.
Like
Yeah.
a friendly.
I'm totally lost here. I don't get it.
Pamela is his wife.
Pam is my
Pamela-
sister wife.
Pamela's my wife.
If she
That's
was
all you need to
here,
know.
I was gonna get her jumped.
That's wifey.
But she's not here, so
How
she's
come I
lucky.
never met this Pamela?
She was here.
You have.
met
You
her.
have.
Oh, I
She
have
was here
met
the
her.
night of.
I apologize.
She was
uh,
at sports
I'm
bar
really
that
bad with
night
names.
too.
The night after sports bar.
Pamela's wifey.
Oh,
She came
Pamela,
here.
your friend?
Yes,
She came here, I saw her at sports bar.
Yeah.
Richard's wife. That's
Richard's
Richard's wife.
wife. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I
Bro,
love
and the
telling
funniest thing
people
is when I
that.
started dating like Thais, she would like tell Thais, she would like straight up get on
She's like,
FaceTime.
"That's
She's like,
my-"
listen, that's my husband. I hope you
Yeah.
know."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, okay. All right,
Yeah.
all right. That's her.
cool.
That's her man.
It's fire.
We have the same man.
You sound a little jealous, but it's all right. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So jealous.
Richelly, you know what I really
Thank God
like
she's
about
moving
you?
to Florida.
I like your style.
I appreciate.
I like the way
it.
you dress yourself. It's different from
I love
you
it
know.
too.
You're kind of like, cause I know some people in your age and stuff. So and I see what they wear and all that. And I like how you kind of like mix it up.
Mhm.
And where did that fashion develop?
Honestly, we were actually gonna talk about this too. This is
Rochelle said she wanted to talk about fashion.
Yeah, this
You'll
is
never catch
something,
Rochelle in skinny jeans and a white crop top out at the
absolutely
bar.
not.
Nah.
No, but this is I don't know, dude. Fashion, like, I was never super into like clothes or anything. Like, I wouldn't say I'm super like into like fashion now.
Can you
Like,
show
I
them your
definitely-
outfit right now?
I feel
Can
like
you
it's your,
stand up?
it's your generation thing. You guys love the old
Oh.
school style.
Yeah, no. So
These are toddler
She
pants,
look like
but
a
she's wearing
straight
them as
gangster.
shorts.
She about to run up
Um,
my money. That's what she look like.
These are her jorts. Do a outfit of the day. Go.
Oh, so I got these jorts from
Stand up.
What's it
Shein.
called?
This is part
Jorts?
of-
Jorts.
Yeah, these jean shorts.
I said that they're
Jorts.
toddler
Oh.
pants, but she's wearing them as shorts.
Jorts.
Yeah, so I got
Jorts.
these from Shein. I got the New Balance 550s on. I got
Oh damn.
this shirt that I got as a gift from Disney. And then I just have like a little long sleeve.
She got that jewelry.
sweater.
And Rochelle's always been like the one with wear like mad bracelets,
Yeah.
rings.
I love me some jewelry. If
Some
you
jewelry.
some jewelry. If you want to like give me something, like if you don't know what to give me for my birthday,
It's
or something like
jewelry.
that, jewelry. Like I love that shit. Like I
Or
love
gold.
And she has
the little-
500 piercings.
What's it called? Oh, you like thrift stores?
Oh, I love thrifting. Thrifting's great.
That's hard to
You can
pronounce,
find- You
thrift.
can find some.
Thrift.
You can
Thrift.
find some great
Thrift?
items.
Thrift stores? Garth.
So
I love hearing
How
you
many-
guys pronounce
how
words.
many piercings are you on right now? You have 1, 2,
Eita.
3,
4. We'll say 4.
Don't ask her questions you don't want
We'll
to know,
say
Rich.
4.
4.
We'll say 4.
We don't have to
So
say the
how many of
answer.
them does mom know about?
We'll say
All
4.
4. She knows about all 4 of them.
What was your latest piercing?
My
The
eyebrow
4th one.
piercing.
The
Yeah.
4th one.
Good
My
job,
eyebrow
Thais.
piercing,
Why trying to put her on the spot?
Yeah, no, you're putting me on the spot. Mom, if you're,
She's not
if you're on
watching.
the live right now, tune out.
They're being
Tune
slowly
out.
salted.
Don't worry.
Don't
she can't-
subscribe.
She can't understand.
No, but yeah, I have.
That's messed up.
It's the truth.
No,
I know.
she can. She understands. She understands.
She understands. Sorry, Mom,
but
love you.
yeah, no, I have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Not
But-
counting the ones you can't see.
Wait, no, back to the fashion real quick. I wanted to like talk about that.
That's part of your fashion.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
yeah,
I asked her a good question.
Richard like brought this up to me one day. I forget when it was. It was when I had my bangs and shit. But he was like, "You dress so 70s. Like you dress so like just."
I mean,
It's
I,
old
I
school.
feel
Yeah.
that vibe too. Yeah.
And I was.
I
Talking
loved the
to-
bangs era.
I was talking
You
to
have to
that.
do it
I
again.
know. I was thinking about going back, but
Yes.
I like it, but I like this.
You like
look
the
better.
No, her
The
bangs are
bangs.
so cute.
All right, wait, stop.
Oh, she's
So-
so cute. wanna
no,
beat
but
her
yeah,
ass.
we were just talking. We were just. I'll get back to that.
Throw
But
her to the fucking
we were just
street.
talking about that, and
I'm dead. I'm waiting for Rich to sign the divorce paper.
That's what Pam said.
what's it called? Oh yeah. So earlier today, I was like, it's crazy because back in the day, like when I was younger and stuff like that, like I would never like I hated like jean shorts. Like when I was really young and my mom could dress me up, like she put whatever the fuck on me. Like she could. I was her little
You're
doll.
such a girly girl.
I was her doll for her to dress up. Like I was her little princesa. Like whatever. Like she she did whatever the fuck she wanted. But as soon as I started dressing myself, like I really didn't like the jean shorts. I didn't like just like bermuda period. Like I was super, like my style was so different, and it's crazy. I was talking to THAIZ about this earlier. Like I feel like our generations is like our just generations nowadays, like we're constantly like moving backwards in different things. Like so like and more in like my like the
I
aspect that
feel
I'm
it.
talking about.
It's like
it,
the mullet.
Like
yeah,
this is
like,
so 90s.
back in the day, like every like I would like it was all about leggings, it was all about skinny jeans, it was all about that, and like now you wouldn't catch me dead wearing that. Like you wouldn't catch me wearing any of the things and stuff like that. And like now I see everyone wearing jean shorts again, and everyone's like it's just crazy how
You wouldn't wear
style
like a
moves.
sundress.
No, I
She's our girl.
I'm not a huge I'm not a huge like dress person in general, but like I definitely have my days where like I would like wear a dress, I would wear
And
like,
she looks so cute.
yeah, like I
Both
definitely
ways.
have my back in the day, like I also like was a huge tomboy growing up. Like I feel like my style was definitely like more like masculine, whatever. But then like as I started getting more comfortable with myself too, because I feel like sexuality plays a large part of it in it too. Like being like bi and stuff like that. Like everyone always assumed a lot like about me, and like they just like people thought I was gay from the jump. Like people thought that people would see me and they'd be like, "Oh, that girl's gay." Like people knew I was gay before I knew I was gay. So like it was like
I knew you were gay the first day I
So
fucking
I,
met
I,
you.
didn't know
Yeah,
I didn't know we could like get into this
No, I
conversation.
don't
The
mind.
day I
Alright.
met Rochelle,
Cool,
I was
I have
like,
a lot of
Richard,
questions
your
now.
sister
So
likes
wait,
women.
You're bi, right?
yeah.
Do you like more guys or girls?
Definitely girls, like leaning towards girls.
That's
Yeah.
I agree.
So you think your sexuality influences
agree.
your sexuality influences a lot on your style too?
Honestly,
Didn't hear
like
shit.
yeah.
Yo, those
I
were
missed
hot
the
back in the
iHeart
day,
Boobies
bro.
By the way, for whoever didn't hear that,
That was Susan. Susan just said-
goes, when I met Rochelle, she was wearing an I Love Boobies shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I Love Boobies
Bracelet.
bracelet.
I don't know if you guys remember those bracelets you could get from Zoomies. I
Yeah.
ate those.
The high school
shits
the high school
up.
prohibited them at a point.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Marlboro
Yeah.
didn't.
They were for like
Training
breast
of the-
cancer.
They're
Like, that
expensive.
shit
Yeah.
was so fucked.
Marlboro never did. That's how
Um,
Marlboro's better than Framingham.
But
That's
okay,
why Marlboro's more ratchet than
wait.
Framingham.
So I mean, style. Okay, we get it. Boom, you like the old school stuff. It's what you guys really rock. But that's not just you. That's your generation. Like you guys
No, yeah,
all are rocking
definitely.
mullets. You guys are all rocking like your friends listen to like tapes. I feel like that's something you guys like doing.
Listen
You
to
guys-
tapes?
Yeah, like
What is this, my 13th
like
reason?
her friends like they literally buy like old souvenir
cassette
tapes and like
tapes and
cassette
stuff like
tapes
that,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. And they like that shit. They're literally thriving off the old school stuff. Now, cool, I got that, but I'm glad you actually
Cassette
touched into this. I mean, Rochelle, especially being into psych and like going in through finding the courage and to admit and to find yourself and to be comfortable within yourself to decide that yes, I'm bi or I'm gay or whatever it is. Bro, like, first of all, I didn't even know I could talk about this here, but I'm glad you brought it up. And I want to say this. I'm fucking proud of you as hell for doing that. Because a lot of people don't even know how to like do that, and they stay stuck in a reality that's not their true reality. Where did you find the courage to like be open about that and truly be like, listen, this is who I am. I don't care what my friends say. I don't care what my family says, especially coming from a family and from a mom who's super religious, which I suffered with that a lot.
Right.
How'd you do that, bro? How'd you find a courage?
It's
like,
it was
props to
scary.
you.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it was like I always knew myself. I always like because I really didn't. Like growing up, I honestly there were so many times where like I like knew I like her, but like it's almost like denial. Like you're constantly until you accept it really, like you're constantly like, or at least for me in my situation, I'm not gonna put my like self in other
you're not gonna
people's shoes.
generalize,
Yeah,
yeah.
like for me like I really like was in denial. I really tried to like tell myself like, oh, this is like everyone feels this way, but it's not like I would ever act on it or whatever, this and that. And it's like looking back, like oh, like I definitely like knew I was like into like girls too, like from a very young age, but it was just never like I never accepted it within myself. I never thought as it like of it as okay and stuff like that. And definitely with like growing up in a Christian household, like it made it so much harder because like you're constantly like in battle with yourself. You're constantly like fighting your reality. You're constantly fighting everything that you know about yourself. Like it was really hard. And even telling mom for the first time, telling people like when I told all my friends, they were like, girl, like I knew, like they knew, but like it was,
I remember when you called me for the first time. We literally
Yeah.
both bawled our eyes out on the phone.
yeah, like, and like a lot of people were, everyone was super supportive and whatever. Like
That's fire.
There was definitely
And they let you come out and you say it.
Exactly,
They didn't really, point
yeah.
fingers and none of that.
right. And like a lot of like everyone was super supportive. There were the people that like weren't the most supportive. There were people that like completely like mom like changed like their mindsets, changed their viewpoints. Like
Mom's a completely different human today
mom
because
is a
of that.
completely different person from like the time that I came out to like who she is now. Like it's crazy to like think of how far she's come.
Yeah.
And it was really hard. Like I even talked with you and THAIZ about this like not too long ago, like in terms of like fashion and stuff like that. Like I didn't find like I wasn't comfortable in like dressing like girly clothes and stuff like that. And like until I was really like confident in my own sexuality and confident with like how I portray myself out there, like it took me a really long time. Like prom, like I was gonna wear a pantsuit. Like I wasn't even gonna wear a dress.
Well, I thought you were
like,
gonna wear a
Oh,
pantsuit
shit.
too.
Yeah.
But let me
like-
ask
And I
you
thought you
this:
were gonna kill it.
is it more of
You're wearing a green.
She wore
prom
a
dress,
dress,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that picture. You're
Riz
looking
at
nice.
prom,
She looks
Riz at
so
prom.
pretty.
You're looking
Um,
nice.
Fire.
is it fear?
It's more of just like people always also like kind of like identified me with my like so like with the whole tomboy thing. Like when I would dress like more masculine and stuff like that, like people would just assume like, oh, this and that about me, like, oh, like people assumed I was gay, whatever. And like with like the feminine clothing, like I don't even know what it was about it, but it was just more of like how others saw me or how like I didn't feel comfortable in it until like way after. Like it was more of just like it didn't feel right until like I really even understood, like I even really understood myself.
I always
Do you feel comfortable now?
I always knew.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable now?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely still days where I'm like oh, like I'm wearing something a bit different. Like today, like even with these shorts, like leaving my house, like my mom was like, "Why are those so big?" Like those like are like boy shorts, and like it. Where's that from? But like no, like it's crazy because like my mom, like one thing about mom is like she really identifies clothes with like gender. And like that's one thing that took me a very long time to get out of the habit of was I would identify clothes with like gender and identify like clothes with like norms and stuff like that. And it's crazy because you see like men nowadays like wearing dresses. You saw like you see like Harry Styles and like the Times magazine, like new like these magazines, like, and they're wearing like dresses and stuff like that, and like people are finally comfortable and like doing whatever they want. And it's like to each their own. Just because someone does it doesn't mean that you have to do it. Just because someone does it doesn't mean that like whatever. Like nothing that anyone else is doing should
I
affect
think the
you.
world's more freely today for you to just be who you are.
Right. Yeah. Like
You're your own canvas. Like be who you are.
Exactly. Yeah. And a large part of that is just being confident and comfortable with yourself. Like a lot of these men are able to do that because they're confident and they're comfortable with their masculinity.
Like so many men paint their
Like,
nails now.
yeah.
So many
and that's just
men.
being comfortable in your own skin.
Men
they
will get
don't-
like matching manicures with their girl. Like if I get a
Wow.
certain design, like the
How
guy
cute.
will.
No.
I'm not.
That's not really opposed to that.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know. Yeah.
Why do you like guys?
No, you are opposed to that. Not opposed.
Oh, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Why do I like guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you consider yourself bi and not fully gay?
Because I'm bi and I'm not like you. It's not really a choice.
What makes
It's
it-
either you do or you don't. It's like it's
Now I
like
wanna
you know
know
how
what
you
attracts you
you
to
know how
men.
like you know how you grow up and you just know you like women.
But like Eric's question is valid. Like, what attracts you to men? Like, what makes you bi? Like, why do you like guys?
I think I like because even with men, like I've found that I like more like feminine boys. Like I like men that look more feminine or like whatever. Like I think like there's like I don't know, like
psychology.
That's a hard question because I honestly couldn't tell you. Like if I had a choice, I honestly would choose to not like men.
Why
Like,
do you choose
not
to like women?
Yeah, like it's just like you're innate.
I
you're
like
born
the
with it,
vulnerability in women and how I can provide and I can be the caring and I can be the secure, the safety for you. I love being like.
It's
I
like
love
a puzzle piece, bro. One
Yeah,
connects to
I love knowing that like I'm the guy, like I'm the guy, like I'm the guy,
But
I love that protective feeling. That's me. But sometimes some girls and some guys they don't have that in them, and that's why I think they're gay or bi, whatever it is that inside of them they
I know
don't
why men are gay.
they don't strive to be that. They
Makes
strive
sense.
to more be the person who's being
Why am I
cared for.
Why?
And I don't even know. Like I think
I won't say it
it's
on
like
this one.
honestly, I think it's nature and nurture.
We enjoy the same things.
I don't know because
Nice.
we've talked about like in like psych classes and stuff like that, like, do we think like being gay or something like that is like nature or nurture? And it's
Do you think people are born gay or do people become gay?
I think people are born gay. I think people, it's the same, because if I look back and like all those times in my childhood, I was like, there were definitely like, I had friends like that I had that were girls, and like I was definitely like attracted to them, and there were definitely times where like I was like in denial of it, or I would try to fight it, and I'd be like, oh, I just like her because she's my best friend, I think she's so pretty. But like looking back, it was definitely more of like oh, like, do I like you because you're my friend, or it's like, do I like you because like I want to be you, or do I like you because like I want to date you type thing? Like, do you like, it's just
Yeah,
like,
that's what they
you know, when
say.
you grow up and you're like, you just know you like women, you just know you're attracted to this girl, it's just that, like, it's not, it's never really.
Yeah, like
been
I look at a
choice.
guy and I think it's like disgusting to even think of an idea of like, yeah, but I look
Of
at a
you being
girl,
with
yeah,
another
and I
guy.
think of a girl, I'm like, oh my God, like that's just how my brain works. Like that's
Yeah.
literally the norm for me. But
Yeah.
of course I don't judge and I have nothing against, like Street, I learned, especially through you, I was always like open about it, but especially seeing what you went through with our family, and it was so tough, and it taught me a lot. It taught me to just be more open and be more open-minded, and it's what you said earlier in the beginning of this episode. It's all about perspectives and
Yeah.
understanding other people's perspectives,
Definitely.
and truly just coming to a common ground and understand at the end of the day, bro, everyone's a living soul. Everyone has feelings. Everyone has their own way of seeing and their own lens of seeing this world. And unfortunately, man, the glasses that work for you won't work for me.
Yeah,
and
man.
Right.
that's a
Everybody
reality.
deserves to live in this world, bro. It
Why
doesn't
do you think
matter
it's
where you are.
easier for a girl then to like experiment with another female, whereas a guy would be like, oh, I'm not gonna go just make out with my guy friend for fun?
I think just like I think the cultures that
I don't know. I mean, if I really
There's-
had to answer that, it wouldn't be. I don't have a nice way to answer that.
I think the culture
Yeah.
plays a large part of it. I think like there's like, I don't know, that's controversial. I feel like we should not.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Y'all want a
But
controversy?
it doesn't matter. I mean, we're just talking openly, and it's
Oh,
cool.
now you wanna? I'm joking.
But one thing I do want to give you guys,
I'll
because
say
again,
so.
time is hidden there. We've been here already for a bit. I have we always give an opportunity for you guys to interact with us and ask us a question and maybe get into our brains a little bit. Do you guys have anything?
Mhm.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
I'm really good at thinking of questions.
Oh, I thought you already had one like in mind.
I want an answer from each of you. What is
You guys in the chat too, if you have any questions, shoot them away.
Yes.
Richard, Eric.
That was so
that
Richard of
user,
you.
Yeah, gotta interact with the chat.
Thank you.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions, but go
Like,
ahead,
subscribe,
Thais.
and share.
Like,
your
subscribe,
question?
turn on your notifications.
what do you find in your hardest battle daily to keep doing what you're doing, showing up every single day for yourself and for your subscribers and your followers, and continue to motivate yourself? And why do you choose to continue to do it?
Damn.
For me, it's just the bigger picture. You know, I feel like we have a set, image in our brain of where we want to get to. What's the point of all this? And I feel like that's what drives us every day. Not only come here every Wednesday and provide you guys with an episode, but kind of like, dictating on, where we're driving this thing.
What drives me the most, it's the people. It's just seeing that the content that we're putting out there is actually reaching out to people that I would never even expect. I was at a meeting today at Starbucks at 9 a.m. with someone who hit me up through watching me through the podcast, and he wanted to meet me in person and wanted to talk about business. And once again, he was like, man, like what you're doing is awesome. You motivate me. In my shittiest days, I put you and Eric on, and whenever I do a bad trade and whenever I'm going through a bad morning because my trades didn't go as planned, I'll put an episode of you and Eric, and by the third laugh that you have in that episode, I'm already in a better mood. He's like, your laugh is contagious. He's like, Eric is a savage. He said it today. He's like, bro, Eric is hilarious. Like, and people are always complimenting us. And then later on today, too, around 1 p.m., I got a phone call from Florida, and someone called me, and they're like, Rich, man, like, bro, I just want to tell you one thing. Keep going. Keep pushing, because what you guys are doing, it's awesome. You guys are really putting a genuine message out there. You guys are literally not forcing any conversations. Every conversation you guys are having, they're genuine. We can see it. We can see how authentic you guys are. And realistically speaking, I love what I do. I had someone also come to me today and be like, Rich, like, I can see, man, you like to post content. You like to. The other day I was talking to Letty too, and she was like, Rich, I see it, man. You like to do this. You do this truly from passion. You love interacting with people. You love entertaining people, and I truly do. It's truly, I love inspiring people. I love being a reason to why maybe a conversation between us changed your day, and just knowing that I have an impact in someone's life, even if it's small. It means a lot to me because I come from a very dark place, and people made a difference in my life. So if I get to put that back in the world in any type of way, it's a payback for me.
Okay, follow-up question. Do you find this motivation within yourself, or do you feel motivated by the people supporting you?
I get more.
I think we have to have both. Obviously, you have to have the self motivation, but the right people you put around you, the team that you have, it's definitely gonna build the structure that.
My drive is unstoppable. I will do this with a team or without a team, no matter what. Not just this, but anything I do in my life. It's how I am. I said this before in the podcast. I either go ham or I don't. The people are they complement it and they fulfill it and they complete it. But my drive, my confidence, my just personality as a whole, it comes off very strong sometimes, but it's truly what got me to where I have to be today.
Cool.
And I love it.
One question that we always ask our guests, right, towards the end of our episode is the phrase "high in power." What does that mean to you?
High in power. Do you want to go first?
No, I was going to let you go first. Young girls can go first. I'm older.
I've been yapping this whole podcast.
I've been yapping for 8 years before you were alive. Go first.
High in power. Honestly, just yourself. Like myself. All I can think about is just like being high in mind, high in like drive, high in what Richard said, like just
High in life.
it's you and you at the end of the day, and what you do with it is like what matters. What you have like in yourself, what you can like bring out to others, what you can bring to the table, like that's what matters the most. That's what keeps you going. That's what keeps the people around you going. That's what I don't know. It's just what makes or breaks a person. Like I really think like being high in power is just being high in yourself, like high and true to yourself.
Fire.
I like that. High and true to yourself.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the attitude you exude when you walk into a room. If you have your chin up, chest up, like you're high in power. Like you already walk into that room is yours. Everyone's made eye contact with you. Everyone knows you arrived,
Shoma, I like that.
I love it. Honestly, those two are probably the best answers we've gotten.
Yeah. That's awesome.
One of
man.
them.
Hey.
That's what happens when you have a bad bitch on your episode.
Hey, episode 59, guys. This is the High in Power podcast. We're always live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. We might be a little bit late, but we like to,
We're Brazilian.
We like to throw the bait so the
Fashionably
fish can
late.
bite. Tune in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell that you're always notified. And guys, don't ever forget, without you guys, we are nothing, but with you guys, we are everything.
Guys,
Shoma.
don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Let's actually put the volume down on that track just a little bit. Don't cut it, but just a little bit. The big event is coming on. We have Hip Summerfest.
When is that?
August 11th.
Where
Doors
is it?
Bijou.
What time?
4 o'clock, the doors open, and we're going all the way to 11. But Cisco already said if the vibes are right and everything's going, we're not stopping at 11. And guys, we count on all of you. We count on all of you. Again, the tickets are almost sold out. We still got a few tickets. We're going to have tickets at the doors too, but the online tickets are almost sold out. Tables, I'm sorry. I know you guys probably want to get that high in power experience, but sold out. We got no more tables. They're all taken.
Sorry about that.
But
Taken.
guys, I definitely want to make sure that I invite you guys one more time. We have the links on our bio. We have the links on all our pages. We've been posting it all week. It's going to be an amazing event. We had one in March. It was amazing. It's funk against reggaeton. It's a summer fest. We're all going to be celebrating everyone rocking their Brazzy shirts, walking the culture.
Our Brazilian community got to show
I
out.
invite you guys to come along, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the beautiful women that's going to be there. All my single guys and my single ladies. There's going to be beautiful women, beautiful guys. And I really, again, let's have a fun time. It's a great time for us all to get to know each other a little bit better. And you guys also to party with us on a one-to-one, because that's what we talk about too. It's not just working hard. It's not just about grinding. It's also about having fun, enjoying your loved ones. And again, talking about your loved ones and your family. Thank you for coming on the podcast today. I'm fucking proud of you. Proud of you too, T. Thank you
Love
for
you,
doing
Power
everything you're doing.
fam.
Eric, you're fucking killing it.
Stay hip.
Are we gonna end up with the quick set? What are we doing? We're gonna do just one quick set. We're gonna do one last song. DJ Doots. I truly appreciate you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Let's put a nice track here. Be right back.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for having me.
and look back at you. I felt the pain, I went insane, and knew there's not much I can do. I saw him look at me, but then I looked at you. Just grab my hand, he'll understand. That stands like 1992. Girls, don't need nobody. 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 Girls, don't need nobody.